In this video, we will be discussing number lines with whole numbers. Let's take a look at, let's just say this number line first. Let's go ahead and take a look at that number line. So this number line is not labeled. However, I do have 0 clearly identified. With number lines like this, first we have to realize and recognize that 0 does not always fall in the middle of a number line. Some number lines, as you'll see here shortly, do not even contain the number 0. So with that said, you have to have some knowledge of knowing that positive numbers fall to the right of 0 and negative numbers fall to the left of 0. So if I wanted to go ahead and finish labeling this number line, to the right of 0, this will be 1 whole. And to the left of 0, I'm going to start labeling my negatives, but you always want to start with 1. So this will be -1, this will be -2, -3. We'll keep going. This will be -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, and -10. So those are my whole numbers, positive and negative. Now if you notice, there's tick marks in between. So these could create fractional whole numbers. So this will be 0. This is how you count it. Okay, and I'm going to have a video on number lines with fractions. But just as a quick note, you have to count jumps, right? So if we wanted to go from this point to this point, you count jumps. So this will be 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units. All right, so that will be 3 units. Okay, that's how you read that. You don't stand here and say 1, 2, 3, and 4. You don't count your standing position. You only count when you actually move. So if you take a look at this end of the number line, once we get into our video with fractions and decimals, you'll also notice that you'll count the tick marks. So if I wanted to know how these fractional components in between my whole numbers are divided, I will count jumps. So this will be 1, 2, 3. So this will be cut into thirds. All right, so this will be 1/3, 2/3, and then 3/3 will take you to the next whole number. But that will be another video. The video will be linked. In this video, we talked about number lines with whole numbers.